As promised, here's a look at those highlights as Seattle wraps up a 5-game road trip against the Knicks. Ray Allen, Jason Kidd discussing little hoops before the game. And you know they're going to figure in the highlights.
Absolutely, because these guys come to play every night. To me, this is probably the best backcourt in the league right now, maybe if not the world. These guys come to play. They're productive. Jason Kidd coming off of an 18 assist night, his 77th triple-double of his career. Real impressive numbers. And you can't forget about Ray Allen, who I think this year has really put an added dimension to his game, the dribble drive, which is something you don't see a lot, and you didn't see from him in the past.
Well, it was also a big night for Chris Wilcox as Seattle took a huge lead early. They were up by as much as 28. Jason Kidd, he found Vince Carter, but, it wasn't a good night for the Nets.
No, it just wasn't enough. And the thing that's funny about this is Seattle's had the tougher schedule in the last couple days, and the Nets should have been fresher, having only gone to Washington last night, which on the East Coast isn't a long flight at all. They should have been much fresher, but they weren't. They came starting the game real sluggish to me. They looked like they were half asleep, and they let the Sonics really get started. Sonics scored 119 points. They average 108 per game, so you can see that there was practically no defense played, no resistance whatsoever given by the Nets.
Well, Luke Ridnour bumped there. He didn't care if there was no resistance. He had a career night, a career-high 32 points for Ridnour as Seattle wins 119-113. And, boy, they wrap up the road trip in fine fashion, winning the last 3. And you look at the numbers. Ridnour, Rashard Lewis, Ray Allen, and Chris Wilcox all over 20. Nobody else in double figures.
No, but that's a nice balanced attack right there. When you can get guys, one with 32 and the rest in their 20s, that's very impressive. Shows that they were distributing the ball, getting everybody involved, and then finding the hot hand. And the hot hand is always Ray Allen, but tonight it was also Rashard Lewis and Luke Ridnour. So you got to give the guys credit. They were recognizing who was getting it going, and they made sure they kept on feeding them.